I'm now going to show you how to fill in a motor vehicle proposal form. So when purchasing your insurance cover, you need to fill in a proposal form. So this is a form where you fill in the details related to the insurance which you're purchasing, where you'll be able to include your personal details and details of the vehicle and the use of the vehicle. So one important thing to note, before filling in this proposal form, we need 3 documents. The first document is a copy of the logbook. Next, you need a copy of your carrier PIN. And finally, you need a copy of your ID, or if it's a company, a copy of your registration certificate. So let's get started and fill this form together. So the first part, you'll see agency or broker name. So this is the part where you fill in the name of your agency. So in our case here, we have Online Advisors Insurance Agency. In some cases, you also provided with a gap where you insert the contact details of your agent. So in this case, we'll put in our number 0723-645-810. Then you go to proposers details. So proposers details, these are your personal details. A lot of people get confused here and fill in the details on the name of the person on the logbook in the case where the vehicle has not been transferred to them. Even if the vehicle hasn't been transferred to you, you are still the proposer as the person purchasing this insurance. So fill in your personal details. So of course, you have to start with your surname. So this is your last name. So in this case, I'll just fill in these client details here. Next, you have to fill in your ID number. So in some cases, when you don't have an ID, you can use your passport number. It will still be valid here. And also in the event you've inserted your passport number here, you also need to attach a copy of your passport. Then your carrier PIN number. And your date of birth. You also need to write your phone number and your email address. And after that, you need to fill in your postal address and your area of residence. So this area of residence is where you mainly reside. You also need to fill in your occupation or profession. In the case you're a business person, just write a business person there. Sometimes you can also fill in your driving license number, the date your license was first issued, and your driver experience in terms of the number of years that you've been driving. But in case you don't have your license near you, you can ignore that part for now and proceed. Next, you have the vehicle details. So this is also another area where a lot of people end up filling in the wrong information. So here, you should always follow the information provided in your logbook. So first, you start with the registration marks. This is the registration number of your vehicle. Then you have your make and model. So in some cases, you'll find that the model on the logbook is not the standard name used on your vehicle. So it's still advisable to stick to the same model. If it's a number and not a name, write the model number, which is on the logbook, onto the proposal form. Then the year of manufacture, you'll find it there on your logbook also. So for CC, this is what is referred to as rating on your logbook. So also insert that. Then next, you'll have the color. The insured estimate value, this is the estimated value of your vehicle. So in terms of how much does your vehicle cost. So in the case that you're applying for third-party insurance, this is not really important. But for comprehensive, you can give an estimate there. But this will have to be verified through a free valuation, which will be done at the expense of your insurance company. Then we proceed to the type of body. So body type, we'll also find it there in the logbook. So if it's a station wagon, simply just write station wagon. So chassis number, you'll find it there under chassis stroke frame. Also insert that as it is. Next, you go to the engine number, which is also provided in your logbook. And then seating capacity, this is the number of passengers, which is also indicated in your logbook. And then you have the logbook number. So the logbook number will be found on the top part of your logbook. So simply write it there. And finally, under the vehicle details, you need to specify the type of insurance. So in our case here, it's a third party only insurance, so commonly referred to as TPO. And then you also need to indicate the duration of your insurance. So for a case here, this insurance is from 16th January 2024 to 15th January 2025. And then after that, you'll see a tick below to indicate extra benefits required and the amount of additional premium that may apply. So this part is applicable when purchasing comprehensive insurance, where some parts of your vehicle are maybe valued higher than the proposed limit. So for example, your vehicle's windscreen can be worth more than 50,000, but the standard policy covers up to 50,000. So you have to pay extra. And there are also additional benefits that you can be able to purchase in the event of comprehensive insurance, such as excess protector and political violence and terrorism. So these extra covers insure against risks which are not insured within the standard policy. So for example, for excess protector, this is insuring against paying an extra amount in the event of a claim. So if you don't have the excess protector, in the event of a claim, you're supposed to contribute a specified amount as cost going towards, if, let's say it's vehicle repair, and the insurance company will be able to pay the balance to the garage or towards the cost of repair. So in this case, since it's third party, here we'll write N/A, which is not applicable since you can't purchase additional benefits for third party. Next, you have a question that is the vehicle registered in your name? So here you just tick yes. If it's no, you have to give details of the person which registered for, and if you're purchasing it, indicate that you're waiting maybe for the transfer through the NTSA portal or the eCitizen platform. So then next is the vehicle used for. So these are standard questions where a lot of people also make mistakes. So the first one is social, domestic, and leisure purposes. Here you tick yes, since it's a private vehicle. Then carriage of goods or passengers for hire or reward. Here it's no. So since this vehicle is a private vehicle, So you're not using it towards carrying passengers on hire. Carriage of goods in connection with your own or employer's business, it's always advisable to tick yes here, since you can use your private vehicle to carry your own goods. So there, since you've ticked yes, here you can give in a brief description. So here you can say personal business items. The next question is, will the vehicle be given to other drivers other than the proposer? It's also advisable here to tick yes. So the reason here is to avoid a lot of drama in the event of a claim. And then down there, after you tick yes, you'll see if yes, provide names and driving experience of these drivers. So here, instead of listing 2 people as you've been given, just write any licensed and authorized driver. So here you cover anyone. So in case you've helped your friend with your vehicle, you have no stress that you hadn't indicated their names here. And the next is there any anti-theft device installed? So this anti-theft device can either be a vehicle tracker or a car alarm, and if yes, attach a copy of the certificate. So since this is a third party, we won't have any interest in that, since third party does not compensate you in the event of theft of your vehicle. But if it was comprehensive and we had a vehicle tracker installed, a certified vehicle tracker and a certified alarm, we could attach a copy of the certificate as evidence of additional security measures. So in the event of theft, you will be deducted less in terms of excess, since we already had invested in an anti-theft device. And then finally, you have the declaration. So the declaration goes like this: I/we do hereby declare that the above answers and statements are true, and that I/we have withheld no material information regarding this proposal. So here you'll simply add in your signature and the date when you're filling in that proposal form. So see, this is assumed that you're filling this proposal form on the date when purchasing or before purchasing your insurance cover. So simply, that's how you fill in your private vehicle insurance proposal form, and specifically the third party insurance proposal form.